shooter, man. That's how you made your living. He went 7 of 14 from three, goes for 43 in this game. Just as you're watching Steph Curry, you're thinking what?
Well, first thing I said was I'm not doing a touchscreen tonight because that's only 2 plays, and he needs a hell of a lot more than 2 plays tonight.
A little more bandwidth.
I can't encapsulate it in 2 plays. What amazed me about this performance, first of all, we may have just watched the most significant performance of Steph Curry's career if they go on to win this series. And I'm not overstating that in any way.
Because of the whole doesn't have a finals MVP thing, blah, blah,
and just
blah.
what was at stake, and what this team's trying to accomplish and what he had to do because of the way some other guys are struggling a little bit. Here's what amazes me about this guy. And, we just break some of these down. This is, standard flare screen coming to the ball. That's actually an easy one for Steph. But it's these shots here, Scott. How difficult it is to go to your left when they're closing on your right side, the way White and Tatum just did, and he's unaffected by that. And then when guys come from behind and they come over the top of him and swipe at the ball as he's shooting, like right there, Grant Williams did. It's such a difficult thing to maintain your concentration. That one there for Klay, that was all Steph drawing 3 guys in the open floor, and then we didn't show that entire possession, but he had the ball for about 20 seconds, hits the floater, and then finally that's the one for me, it's the final dagger. You really are not enough words to capture what this guy did tonight and how special that offensive performance you just watched was. Got some help. Wiggins was huge tonight. Poole gave him just enough in the first half to maintain, within arm's length of the Boston Celtics. But for the most part, this was Steph Curry, and this was Steph Curry's show against the best defensive team in the league on the road to keep your hopes alive. This may have been the greatest performance of Steph Curry's career. If they go on to win this series, and if they lose, maybe he gets lost in the shuffle one day down the road. If they win the series, we're going to be talking about that performance.
Game 4 Steph.
For a long time.
And we should. And, Klay did have 18, and he hit threes that were really significant. One that tied the game and one that cut a 4-point lead to 1, I believe it was, where, as you say, he's just a quick dish, and he caught it right in the pocket and fired. But you mentioned Wiggins, and I want to ask about him because it felt like his rebounds and putbacks came at absolutely critical times. The kind of times where Boston felt like maybe if we hit that 1-3, the roof comes off and they can grab this victory. Wiggins didn't let that happen. Yeah. How big was he?
Completely true, because that's a momentum thing right there. You think they're hanging on by a thread when he gets 2 of those putbacks where they're down 3, he cuts it to 1 twice. They go down and score the other way on a 3. You got a 6-point game. That's how important those couple of putbacks were. And he played really great defense on Jason Tatum the entire night. He has played great, really, the entire series. He's been easily their second best player, and he came through in a huge way in the fourth quarter with some supplemental offense.